What's going on, everybody? In today's 4 p.m. video, we are on episode number 5 of Nightwish's The Making of Endless Forms Most Beautiful. Episode 5 is More Campers. Uh-oh. We're bringing in Troy and Floor. Amazing. I'm guessing.
Are they all just staying in campers?
It looked like Empu was in a camper, right? Didn't it?
Yeah.
So
he did look like he was
maybe.
in a camper.
Really?
Camper life.
That's interesting that they chose to do that. You would think they'd be able, I mean, whatever. Before they had this cabin, it looked like they had tons of rooms. Could have done whatever they wanted. They probably have the budget for it, so whatever. You could have stayed. We've seen all those Floor videos.
They could have stayed at the Ritz
They
Carlton.
could have stayed at Floor's place and rode horses during their breaks. Yeah. So, anyways. Yeah, episode 5. Amazing. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos. All kinds of videos. Reaction videos. 9 a.m. We do one at 4 p.m. every day. We got bass play-alongs, live performances of bands, musician tips, all kinds of videos. Check it out. In the description below, Amazon affiliate links to all things Nightwish. I got Amazon affiliate links to all kinds of bass gear and music gear that I use. Check it out. Also, bio information in the description. Check it out. If you like this channel, if you like what we do, if you want to support the channel, you can do all kinds of things, like we've got our mailing address down there. You can send us all kinds of things, whatever you like, and make sure that if you do, your name and address is legible so we can write you a personalized love letter and mail it back to you. I'll pay for the stamp. All
wow.
good. Yeah, so generous.
Yes.
Okay, you can PayPal, Venmo, in the description below. You can super thanks. That's just under this video. You can like and subscribe. You can do all kinds of things. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So episode 5. More campers. Who doesn't like that? More campers. Just light this bitch up with campers. Let's do this. Bam.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely like it more that there's not snow anymore. Personally.
Number 8.
Yeah. That's what it said every single episode. Every single episode it said that.
Yeah.
More campers. Oh.
The Finnish
here we
forest welcomed 2 new denizens as the missing band members arrived at the camp. It was July, the hottest time of the summer.
As I said before, it seems it is appropriate that we should do this here, but when it's hard to describe what it's like, the peace, the stillness, the geology, the biology of the place. You know, the strange insect on your hand. I've never seen anything like that. And the place is just teeming with it. It's swirling with life. You know, there's ants all over the place, and there's the glorious lake there that's we've been having some fun on that lake. And it's wondrous place, wondrous.
It's got sandals on.
Yeah.
Well, I am very sensitive for environment. Don't put me in the middle of a city in a maybe super shiny, fantastic studio, and keep me inspired for weeks. And a place like this does. I love nature and I love calm, and you know, we can work for hours and then you can relax and truly relax. And that, I think, is super important to keep the vibe going from this point off where we're rehearsing until we go into recordings. Of course, the recording moment gives you that feeling like, okay, what I'm doing now this will be it, you know, you're going to be listening to this for the rest of your life, and so is the rest of the world. So if you start thinking like that, it's like, huge pressure. But if the vibe is relaxed and you start to grow confident throughout the rehearsal period and then record in the same environment, I think that is super smart, and there's no fancy studio in the world that can match that.
Recording an album in a forest lodge has many benefits, but it's not without its problems as well.
No siinä on tietysti se, ettei tarvitse lähteä merta edemmäs kalat. Meillä on tässä settiä, yläkerrassa settiä, joilla äänitellään ja muut tollain noin, niin se pääset aika nopeasti käsiksi siihen, että nyt on valmis. Äänitetään pätkä, katsotaan miltä se kuulostaa, niin siinä ei kauaakaan nokka tuhise. Siinä mielessä se on helppoa ja rentoa albumia kun tehdään, niin studiot on siinä mielessä turvallisia, että ne on hyvin eristetty, sun ei tarvitse pelätä, että ulkoa tulee joku mekkala tai muuta tuollainen. Tossa jos sulla on joku herkkä laulupaikka menossa ja sitten ukkonen sattuu jyrähtää, niin kyllähän se perkele sinne mikrofoniin huutaa.
The vocal style of the new front lady has opened new avenues in the songwriting. She has inspired the band and been inspired by them as well.
I mean, his style didn't change, of course, but there are things that he hears me singing as well, me as, for example, Troy and Marco, and you just feel that those parts really fit. And at the same time, he's triggering me to do new things. So I'm gonna also find new, sounds and borders within my sound, and let's just try this. And usually, it just fits. Yeah, you can hear it in your head, as he must have heard it when he was writing it, and that I think is so great about him, because he can just do that just from his mind.
Materiaali kuulemma oli taas niin helvetisti, että viimeinen kuukausi on heiltä mennyt siihen vaan, että yritetään jollain tavalla sakkopinnosta biisien rakenteesta. Mutta hyvin siellä oli kotiläksyt tehty, että biisit oli aika hyvin hallussa ja on tässä nyt jo paljon uusia hienoja ideoita sinne tänne.
Because Tuomas, the way he writes really challenging parts, especially for the pipes, because the pipes are very much part of a style and a tradition to play them. So it's always nice for me to really push the boundaries of the instrument. But it's not to saturation point. There's not pipes over every song, because that would be stupid. But when the pipes appear, it should be powerful, which I think we achieved on Imaginarium, with I Want My Tears Back. When they arrive, people go, wow, listen to that. So we've gone for that as well, to try and have a nice balance in the instrumentation.
I want my tears back now.
It's progressive in its outlook. It's a lot different to Imaginarium, but at the same time, all the key parts are all there. It's still absolutely Nightwish, but there are some parts that will probably startle some people, but nothing cheesy. There's going to be no dreadful, pathetic stabs at trying to jump on some bandwagon, slap some, I don't know, shit rap or something on it. There's none of that nonsense.
Jeez.
It still sticks to its absolute root and to its point, but at the same time there are bits on it that it makes you go, whoa, blimey.
Jos vanhat merkit pitää paikkansa, niin se tulee vielä saamaan ympärilleen aika paljon rakenteita, mitä demolla ei ole vielä kuultavana, jotka vaan pyörii jossain Tuomaksen mielikuvituksessa.
It feels even better than ever. I mean, after the adventure of the Imaginarium tour, it now feels a second ago, now that we're all back together. And to embark on this new album is really, really exciting. And already after one day of playing through 3 songs, it's hairs up on the arms and real sense of anticipation of something wondrous.
It's pretty hard to learn Finnish while being in another country, which is a big part of the reason why I moved to Finland. And hopefully from this point off, things will become easier. And I already noticed that I do understand people better, kind of depending on the accent. If it's a very Eastern Finnish accent, I have a harder time. So, but maybe in the end, I'll have the thickest Eastern accent of all.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Can you imagine?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
when I hear the guys speak, they're speaking Finnish.
I think so. Yeah, they all speak Finnish.
Yeah, it sounds like, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying, to me, because I don't hear that ever, it sounds like a lot of tongue clicking. Like they move it sounds like they hit the top of their mouth more than I'm used to.
Okay.
with English. I don't know. It's like that kind of with Tagalog too. It's like a lot of more like.
Yeah, I don't know
it's
either.
hard. Yeah.
I'm just like.
I don't think I've ever heard Finnish until we started watching Nightwish interviews and stuff. Like, I don't know that I've ever heard it before.
Yeah.
You know, like living in the States, you hear like
Yeah.
Spanish, you hear Italian, you hear Chinese, Japanese, but not like Finnish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
French.
Yeah, you hear French. We hear French.
Yeah.
There's a lot of French influence.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Crazy, but yeah, to like, oh yeah, just join this band, and they all speak a different language than me.
That's yeah.
Like
that's
we can
like,
speak English together for the most part,
Yeah.
but like,
well,
I don't speak their native language. Like what? That is like.
I mean, it's
that's
like
wild.
working in a kitchen and all the guys speak Spanish.
Yeah.
It's like normal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I read that was an issue. I read it in a comment, I think, a while ago, that was an issue with the net. I think. Am I getting this right? That was an issue with the net where everybody was talking Finnish and she didn't know Finnish, and there was like
Drama maybe a little bit of drama.
something. I vaguely remember back here reading a comment that was like, I read a lot of comments, so like which is probably a bad idea, and at some point I may have to stop. I don't know. But for now, like
I mean, I don't blame her. I mean, like
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Even when I get together with my family, all the aunties are speaking Tagalog. I'm like, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, you start getting like they're talking about me
You
or
feel
something
left
like that.
out. And then it's like, well, if you guys speak a language I speak, why can't you just use the language that we all speak?
Yeah.
You know, like, come on.
Because I want to say something that I don't want you to
exactly.
hear. Or understand. Yeah, so anyways.
The chisme, the Finnish chisme.
So yeah, I don't know. It's back here somewhere where I vaguely remember somebody saying that was a thing when Annette was in the band. But Flora is like, no, I'm just going to move to your freaking homeland and I'm going to learn your language and no one's going to say shit about me. Yeah, I'm going to know exactly
good for her.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's incredible. That's
that's
really incredible. And yeah,
yeah, I just complain that my family speaks a different language and I don't ever learn.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, yeah, I just talked to my brother for an hour. That was a completely different language. I didn't want to hear any of that. So, I mean, you know, everybody's got their problems.
He speaks English.
Yeah, so cool. Amazing. Episode 5.
So.
Done. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos. We will catch you in the next video, episode 6. See you.
Bye.